just about to lose his mind. Baby, you got it. Baby, you got it.
Like all love stories, the story of Annie and Tom starts like all fairy tales. A very drunk evening in 2012, where as usual, us girls are gallivanting around Wilson's Point. Tom, a young, handsome, and also very drunk, stares Annaliese down. Now, there's nothing unusual about this. When you have a friend as beautiful as Annaliese, you get very used to men staring and jaws dropping. Tom eyes Annie down and makes a move.
With a little bit of Dutch courage and with everyone in their joyous new spirit, I plucked up the courage to say hello to two stunning looking birds. I knew I had to get goal side of Aaron Horton and keep him out of the conversation. Most of you wouldn't know who he is, but those who do know I'm basically the poor man's Bergman. He's far better looking, he's a gentleman, and he's an English accent. Triple threat. So with some body screening on Aaron and some smooth one-liners like Happy New Year and Are you having a good night, Annaliese was like putty in my hands.
Great. Us girls thought, how are we going to get rid of this one?
The day Tom asked me to be his best man, I was ecstatic. I was over the moon. But as the weeks went on, I started to worry. There's a lot of pressure on the best man. I'm thinking, what am I going to say? And I started thinking of all the embarrassing and stupid things that Tom and I have done in our 22 years of friendship. Surely I could think of something. But every time Tommy was doing something dumb, most of the time I was there doing the same thing or something worse. I was really getting stressed. But then we packed our bags and we went to Copacabana for the Bucks party. Absolute disaster. I couldn't have made it up. It was like a sequel to The Hangover. For those of you who don't know the story of the Bucks party, you don't want to know. In our group of friends, we don't really speak about the Bucks party. It was not the easiest call to make at 8 in the morning from Gosford Hospital. I remember sitting there all night in a little plastic chair next to Tom's bed. I was just dreading the call to Annaliese. Yeah, Muz, your fiance's fine. Nothing to worry about. He just has no teeth left. Good looking lad though. He was still a solid 6 out of 10 with no teeth. Tommy is definitely a handsome man. It's pretty clear to see, but let's be honest. How did you pull Annaliese?
A delayed first date on a return from a holiday, I found myself walking to a bus stop in a checkered shirt in the middle of a heat wave. I had the biggest sweat patches under both arms and I had to think fast, otherwise I knew this date would end as quick as it started. So if it wasn't for that BWS cool room and that incredibly patient clerk, we probably wouldn't be before you today, happily married. So can we just raise a glass to Derek from BWS?
I recall when we first started dating, I really couldn't quite figure your humour out. And yes, I admit, I have been known to explain your jokes out of fear of embarrassment over the years. But I know that your quick wit and one-liners all come from a great place and put smiles on the faces of not only yourself, but others as well.
It was some time before we met Tom, but we knew he had to be different. Annaliese has a very good judge of character, so when we did meet him, we knew he was going to be something special and going to be in her life for some time. Annie, you are a woman of grace. You are so incredibly beautiful. Your soul shines so brightly, and you make everyone feel special and important. That, my friend, is a gift. Tom, when Annie met you, she really started to shine. You bring out the best in her. You also brought out her new love for R&B music. Thanks for that. Car rides are not the same. We love your character and your kindness, but most of all, we love how much you love Annie. Keep it up, Mr. Sweeney.
Annaliese, you look amazing today. I never knew how anyone could pre-write that into any speech, but with you it was a safe bet. You look gorgeous all the time. You're my best friend, you are so amazingly supportive, and have the misplaced belief in me that I could do anything. Even the support for me to continue playing golf long into married life and get my handicap into single digits. You love to laugh, even at my terrible jokes. You have a smile that could light up any room and a laugh that could wake up the neighbours. You are so amazingly beautiful. You're a 10 out of 10 and I'm a generous 6. You are by far the kindest and most empathetic person I know. I think we balance each other out perfectly. You make me see what is important in life, and I hope I help you to not take life so seriously all the time. You were the missing piece in my life, you are everything I'm not, and together I feel complete. From the bottom of my heart, I love you.
Love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it meaning. You, Tom Sweeney, my husband, came into my life and I finally understood what it means to love and be loved. There is honestly no place I would rather be than beside you every day. You look so handsome today and I'm so thrilled your teeth look so fantastic.
Any of you are concerned about me? I brought a little bit of protection while out on the dance floor.
Whilst I do believe in fate and destiny, I know with all of my heart that we're only fated to do the things that we choose anyway. So Tom, I choose you. In 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality, I'd find you and I'd choose you.